Hey guys, Tom Kiddiston from TK Total Fitness here. I haven't put one of these videos together for absolutely ages, so I feel it's time to try and get back into routine with this a little bit. Here's a little lesson in consistency for you with this as well. I haven't done them for a while and it seems really kind of like unnatural and difficult to get back into them. Same with your training, right? Once you're into it, it snowballs. It just takes care of itself. When you kind of fall out of it, or in this case stop doing these videos, the thought and anticipation of getting back into doing them feels a lot harder than it did before when they were just coming a lot more naturally. But anyway, really quickly, one for you today, just based on a conversation I had with one of my clients the other day, talking about low calories and, you know, when you're actively dieting and when you're actively eating in a calorie deficit, obviously, you know, if you're eating less than you used to, essentially, then that can lead to, you know, slightly less energy and just, you know, slightly decreased performance. Like me, I myself, I'm going through, like, I'm eating in a calorie deficit now, like tracking quite closely what I'm eating, and I feel weaker for sure. Like when I'm training, I feel a lot weaker. But just a quick one, right? She said that at work, you know, she feels a bit more tired during the day and stuff, and it might seem obvious, but what I suggested to her was to just be a bit more strategic with the way in which she structures her calories during the day. So, you know, if for example you have, you know, you're on a set amount of calories and you're having to get through like a working day, then, you know, just eat more in the morning and more at work essentially, and kind of reduce your meal size in the evening. And you can just kind of, you know, as long as your calories tot up throughout the day and they add up to your total amount, then it doesn't really matter too much when you get them. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend get everything all in one meal, but you probably wouldn't want to do that anyway. But for example, I'm sure there's a meme that went around. I'm sure a lot of people have heard this. This saying, "Breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, dinner like a pauper." So just keys. They're not mine. No, not mine. Missing keys. So yeah, where was I? Breakfast like a king, dinner like a prince. Breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, dinner like a pauper. So if you, you know, if your working days feel quite difficult and there's a struggle, just, you know, bulk your breakfast and your lunch up with like higher calories, and then just you know, have a smaller dinner in the evening. It may sound obvious, and maybe something that you're already doing, but, you know, hopefully if you do struggle with energy during the day, particularly work, and aside from that, you know, if you work in offices and people are bringing like biscuits and chocolates and stuff like that, and at least if you're full during the day when temptation is rife and people are offering you cakes and this, that and the other, then you're going to be much less inclined to eat them. You know, you'll have more energy. Make sure you're getting your fat in the morning as well, so make sure you're getting plenty of fat during the day, like your fat calories during the day when you you know, when you need the energy most, and then keep your kind of leaner calories for potentially post training in the evening. If you're training in the evening, that's perfect, having your leaner calories after training. So yeah, just a little tip from me. I hope that helps, and hopefully I'll be putting a few more of these videos together soon, so I'll speak to you later. Okay, cheers.